Hello, my Braiding for Beginner students. Today we're going to use what we learned last class as the foundation for what we are about to achieve today, which is mapping the head. Now, the term mapping the head is just another way of saying sectioning the hair. I'm the type of person that likes to prep before I do anything. So when it comes down to any braiding style, I always section the hair into three. First, starting with the back of the head, below the ears. So for this section, I start off with the dry part using my finger, going from one ear to the next, then going over the part with the rat tail comb. The first initial part you do with your finger will not be straight, but you'll use the rat tail comb to clean it up. Like I said in the previous lecture, parting is the most tedious, so it takes the longest. For me, I should say. When it comes down to some braid, my clients will tell you I'm going to go over that part at least 3 to 4 times before I get it right. I want that line crispy. Now here I'm just creating my part, taking my comb from ear to ear, usually from the right to the left ear. And that's just because I'm right-handed. But if you are left-handed, you'll just be doing this the opposite way, from the left ear to the right ear. Now, as you can see, this part is not straight at all. And in this clip, I didn't notice it just yet, but that's okay because we're going to fix it. Now, to get our part as clean as possible, you want to use some form of jam. I prefer a conditioning gel because it's less harsh on the scalp. So with the gel, you're going to use a little to place on the part, but this is honestly optional, especially if you want to use little to no product. I just prefer to use a conditioning gel because when cleaning up the parts, it helps with separating every single strand of hair. Now, to ensure my part is extremely straight, I get down to eye level with the part. Because when you stand, it alters your vision for what a straight part actually looks like. So getting down low helps me to see exactly what, where, and how I'm parting. Now, do you see that little scraping motion that I'm using? I promise it doesn't hurt, but that's just me going back and forth to ensure that I catch every strand that's out of place. And like I explained to you in the last lecture, when fixing the part, you want to put your rat tail comb on the part that's already straight and move it straight across to the other end of the part. It's kind of like when you're drawing a line in the sand with a stick and there's a rock in the way, you push the rock out the way with the stick to continue to draw the line. Does that make any sense? I don't know, you let me know, but I'm trying to explain as best as I could. And I kept the entire clip so you can see how long it takes me just to do this one simple line. I'm telling you, I'm a perfectionist, but it's in the best possible way for the right reasons. And like I mentioned before, the line will not be as straight on the mannequin as it would on a human head's hair, just because of the way they have the hair follicle set up on the mannequin.